Alright, today we're going to show you guys how to put on a new set of fender flares. These are from Yamaha Manufacturing. We're going to discontinue ours because we just hate to buy so many. You have to buy 100 sets at a time and just sit on them for so long. Yamaha Manufacturing come up with a good set. They've got a piece that goes down here. We'll show you that'll really block that mud off of you from getting in your face. Apologize for all the squinting. I decided to do this outside. It's such a beautiful day. The fender flares I've got are in the carbon fiber pattern. The ones I'd recommend though would be the hair sale black, because any color you get other than hair sale black is going to have a shiny texture to it and it's going to scratch easy and all that. The hair sale would be very much like the rest of the plastic on the Rhino, but just a recommendation. You get what you want, plus the other colors cost more. Alright, the first thing you want to do is set your flare up there, and what they tell you to do is put it up on the front edge up here, okay, right up to it, mark it. Okay, you probably wouldn't hurt for you to get a felt tip pin, but I'm gonna hold it in place, and this is drilling down at an angle right in the center on the first one. Okay, and I apologize for all the noise too. Like I said, we're outside today. Okay, you take one of the screws, flat washer, and a lock nut. Now I don't want you tightening them up just yet. Wait till you're all the way finished. Alright, that's in place. It's pretty easy install actually. And one thing too, you don't want to over tighten these when you do this. Alright, it's started. Okay, now that pretty much is gonna, you know, set it up there for you in a location. Now you can go ahead and drill. I'm gonna do one at the back, one at the front, and then I'm gonna let you guys do the rest on your own. Another screw, no washer on the outside. Push through. Tells you to use a 9/32 screw, drill bit. I used a 1/4 inch. 9/32 is 1/32 larger than a 1/4. Alright, there it went. Flat washer and a nut. Alright, those are on finger tight. Take a wrench, 7/16 wrench or an adjustable, my favorite tool. Put it on the back side and tighten them up. But like I said, you don't want to over tighten them. What the purpose is just to get the threads right into the screws. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my 3 in. We'll move on to the next part. Alright, like I said, we're gonna put this splash guard on. It is an optional section. It doesn't come with a flare. First thing you got to do is remove the top screw in the floorboard. Okay, and on the back side it's got a little clip here that you got to remove, and I'll show it to you as soon as I get it. It's called a J clip. Okay, here's a J clip right here, and what you want to do is put it on top of this section right here, okay, with the smooth side inward. Now I'm going to put it in there without it for a second. Alright, and I'm going to put my clip back on. I'll push the bottom in just a second as soon as I get the screw back in. Alright, top screws in, push it in, and they really didn't drill this thing right. So, maybe a little difference between the 08 and the previous models. So what I'm going to do with a knife is trim this bottom corner off. Alright, now it's fitting up there good and tight. There's a hole right here in the side. I'm going to drill into it. It goes right through the floor plate. You take a screw, push it through. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to push mine from the inside out so I don't have anything on the inside to hit up against with my foot. Alright, now there's one more hole here that you got to drill through into the floorboard. Mine's covered up with a skid plate, so I'm not going to put mine in. I definitely recommend putting yours in. Alright, now the next thing you got to do, and I don't have my big bit out here with me, is you covered up your holes to mount your door. For the 04 through 07 models, for you guys that don't have the half doors, this won't apply to you, okay? But for those that do, you just right through the front side, drill a hole large enough through it. I use my smaller bit, and that just gives me a guide to where the hole is, and then I can come back with the big bit and drill it again, okay? And then you put your door on, and these two be held up there good and tight, alright? So you got a good, solid, flexible piece of material here. I don't think you got to worry about it breaking. I'm pushing on it all the way back. You know, it'll bend back in place. Good solid piece that will protect your face from the mud. When you get these watered aftermarket tires and wheels, it shoots mud off the bottom right up into your face, and this here will stop it. So all you got to do now is just tighten up your screws. Let's move on to the rear piece. Okay, here we are with our rear section. Slide it up there, hold it in place. What you want to do is on the tail end, get it level on the back end. Okay, make sure everything is in position along the way. Everything looks good there. I'm going to hold it and drill my center one. Okay, put a screw in, grab a nut and a washer, slip it on the back side. Alright, now got it in position. Now we just got to make sure everything's form fitting, going where it's supposed to go. Alright, I'm going to go up here to the front. Everything looks good. Screw, nut and a washer. See, I apologize for all these trucks. When we get to our new location, we won't have to deal with noise anymore. We'll be out in the sticks. Alright, that one's on. Gonna go back here to the rear, put this one on, and this is probably the order I'd put them on too, is so that you don't get off on the rest of them. Okay, that one's in. I showed you guys how to do them. I mean, you just got 1, 2, 3 more to do. Same way. Tighten them up. Don't over tighten them. You know, some of them that's got a little gap in there, you definitely won't over tighten. That looks like this one might be one that you don't want to go crazy with. But as long as you get a little bit of thread into the nylon insert, you'll be good to go. I'm gonna finish this up real quick. Alright, you guys can see I already got it finished up. I went ahead and put my door back on. The flares work perfect with the 08s, 04s, 6, 7s, all models. One thing you'll find out is if you ever seen the Rhino with the Yamaha set of flares on there, they really don't not much of a flare. They only add maybe a 1/2 inch of width to give you any protection. This set here from Meyer, they add probably anywhere from an inch to 1.5 inches, probably closer to the 1.5 inches on the front and the rear out here. We're going to try to take a picture with the camera on the right side before I put those on, just to give you an example of how much it adds. Like I said, this piece right here, especially if you don't have the half door, is what's going to benefit you the most. I think even with the half door on here, it's going to help you. Like I said, you put wider tires on there, it's going to come right up in your face. Good addition. My recommendation though is to buy the hair sail black, not any of the carbon fibers or any of the other colors. Just going to scratch real easy. We can be of any help to you. Give us a call here at Hunter Works. Thanks.